So why don't you tell us your name a little bit and how did you find about the Magic Surgeon and Top Aesthetics?
Hi, I'm Adriana, and I found the Magic Surgeon from one of my friends. He did her surgery first, and she came out looking so amazing. So then I had to go to him second, and I loved my results. Everything was really painless. I was up and walking the next day, shopping, and it was a great experience.
So tell me, I know that you had, which is good for us, a previous experience to compare, right? So you live a previous experience with some liposuction, some fat transfer, and then you live through the Top Aesthetics experience. Tell me a little bit about the differences, and then how you were up and shopping.
With my first BBL experience, I ended up paying a lot more, and the recovery was really bad. I couldn't move for 3 weeks. I was in bed. I was in so much pain. I didn't really like my results. There wasn't really much of a difference. My butt was a little bit bigger, but it really wasn't worth what I paid for. So I got another one with the Magic Surgeon, and I love my results. There was zero pain. I was up and walking the very next day. The recovery was so easy. It was nothing like my first one.
For us, that is sometimes is a problem because the patients sometimes do things that they shouldn't be doing very quickly because they feel so good. So tell me a little bit about what you see when you were here, about your recovery process. How was getting into surgery? How was going through surgery? And then the rest I know because I saw you, the next day being featured in.
Well, it was all very good from the beginning. All the ladies helped me. They were there through the whole step of the way, answered all my questions. Everybody made me feel so comfortable. I did not feel alone in this process at all. Even to the day of my surgery, all the people here made me feel very comfortable. And after the surgery, I was in the recovery house. Everyone was taking such good care of me. They let me stay, which most surgery centers will kick you out immediately, but they let me stay, sleep, and wait till I felt better to actually leave. And it was just way better than any other place.
That is very important, and sometimes in other places, they try to kick you out as fast as possible, and it's critical.
And it's really hard because you're in pain and you're on anesthesia, you don't know what's going on. So it was really nice that their recovery lets you stay till you feel better and know what's going on and leave feeling way better.
So I know that you came and you even brought a friend. So you did this surgery along with a friend that did surgery the same day, and then after that you even brought your sister.
Yep. So my friend went with me when I got my surgery, and then after us, my sister loved our results and came to him a month later.
So that says a lot, the referrals, especially the family members like that. I think it says like they had a good experience, and this is all what we care about: producing the great results, but also making it an experience. And that's why at Top Aesthetics our motto is experience excellence, and that's you will see it in our logo, and that is what we strive for with these surgeries that we do, and the whole experience have to be great. Have you done any thing here at the med spa or
no? I haven't done anything at the med spa yet, but I'm going to.
Good. So that is next, and we have the ability to do that too. Not only that you can have the surgery done, but we can definitely do the services from Botox, fillers, facials, laser treatments for your skin. So we'll get you going with that too. You'll see. It's gonna be amazing. So in closure, give us an overall overview of why would you choose Top Aesthetics over other surgeries?
I would choose you guys over other people just because your team is very caring. They respond immediately. They're there with you every step of the way. Surgery was quick and painless. Recovery time, they let you stay, wait for you to feel better before they call you right home. And even after, everyone's calling, checking up, making sure you're okay. Just very caring.
Perfect. So that's the goal. The goal is to make it the safest experience possible. For those of you that are looking, feel free to check out our reviews. And we are very much looking forward to partner with this project and help a lot more girls look beautiful.
I'm Jennifer, and I came to Top Aesthetics to get surgery in February of 2025, and I actually did it with my best friend. We did a surgery together.
How is that experience? Why coming with a friend helps you? Because I noticed that the patients are more motivated when they do that.
Yeah, it was. She was like, "You want to go get surgery?" She was said that she wanted to get her surgery, and I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "I want to get surgery with you." So our mutual friend at the time, she went to you, and we let her results, and we decided we were going to go with you.
Amazing. So, without going into a lot of detail, your case was kind of challenging, right?
Very challenging.
So you had an accident, and you had created a little bit of a deformity that you were not happy about, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how that would make you feel, and how correcting that changed your life or make you feel right now. How do you feel now?
Oh, I feel very confident now. Like I can wear shorts again. I had a BBL, a tummy tuck, and a thigh lift, all in one day, in one session, and the results are beautiful. They're very beautiful. I have a very beautiful belly button. My butt is perfectly shaped now and curved, so I'm very happy.
Well, I see you're posting on social media, and I see it's pretty amazing. Knowing how you were before and this issue that you had, and seeing you now, how you show yourself and the things that how your body looks is pretty amazing. So I'm super happy for you.
I love my results. I do. I love my results very much. I'm very curvy in the right areas, and it was really challenging to deal with because it was my first surgery and I got them all in one, but I did get that shot and I didn't feel a lot. I didn't feel anything for the first week. I don't really remember too much, but I didn't feel too much for the first week because I did, what was that shot called?
Exparel.
Yeah, that shot numbed almost everything. And
it is great. It is great. And there's not common for people to perform all these procedures together. I mean, a thigh lift in itself is very difficult. In her case, even more difficult because we were correcting an issue that she had from before. On top of that, we did a BBL and a tummy tuck, which makes the recovery quite painful. And talking about that, I remember you were not going to stay with us for the recovery, but when we convinced you to do it, and tell us a little bit of what that was and how, what do you feel?
I originally was going to have a friend take care of me and, just go and get my massages. And he walked in, he goes, "There's no way." He goes, "There's absolutely no way." He goes, "You need to stay in the hotel." Thank God I did, because if I didn't, I don't think that I would have, I don't think it would have.
It's rough.
It was very rough and very invasive, and the ladies there, they already know what they're doing, so they know exactly how to prop you up and how to, they're washing me. They're very caring and very nurturing, and they came and did the massages right in the recovery room, so I was very happy about that.
Yeah, all of this happens in the privacy of your own hotel room, so I think that is very important. Where other places, even recovery homes, for example, you have in a room with multiple people sometimes, and it's not as private and it's not as clean. So with us, we really take care of that. And like you said, especially recovering from a thigh lift, and you felt so good.
Oh, and it looks different. He pulled me up and tucked me right in all the right spots. It's like a whole new body. It doesn't even look like me. It doesn't feel like me either. So, but it's like in a good way.
You guys were up and about 2 or 3 days after surgery, being featured in other places in social media in Miami.
I didn't feel anything. I literally was like throwing myself out. That's one thing you really have to be careful with is, because the medication and whatnot, you don't feel a lot,
right.
And you got to be careful. You just got to be careful. And
last question. Tell me a little bit about how did you feel throughout the process? I know the process was about a month long, 6 weeks long recovery for you, and we've been communicating through that process. I spoke with you multiple times, I remember, because you were having, the typical issues people have when they have multiple procedures, but you did great.
I was very nervous, and you guys, every time I had a question, I would reach out to one of your colleagues, and they would take care of me immediately. Then everyone, like when you got there, they already knew who you were. Like, "Oh, there you are, who we've been talking to for the past month, 2 months, straight. Every other day we were on the phone." So
amazing.
It was you guys are very, you have very good hospitality for sure. Very good.
Very important. When you're having these procedures, it's very important to be on top of what's happening after. So we put a lot of attention to that. Well, and when you come to Top Aesthetics, you have discounted services at Las Olas Med Spa. So we're looking forward with you guys. If you want to enjoy some of these services, we're happy to provide you that at a really discounted price because you're now VIP.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about that then.
Excellent.
But yes.
Thank you for your testimonial, and we are looking forward to seeing many more of you and enjoy this wonderful service that we provide at Top Aesthetics and Las Olas Med Spa.